decrease social segregation in your local context? There are a lot of types of discrimination around the world. We usually heard about discrimination by sexual orientation, skin color, gender, etc. But most of the times we forgot about people who are discriminated because of their beliefs. Even though we believe this doesn't happen, it does, and it's worse than we think. First of all, let's just try to understand that normally people are discriminated just for believing God, for following His lead or His rules. And very often, people try to make them to stop to defend their beliefs, change their minds about God's existence, make them weak and finally broken to their minds so they can believe what they believe in. Because if they're not like them, if they don't do or believe in the things that the other people do, then they are just people who does not belong there, and people who does not deserve respect or compassion. The curse of the matter is that the people have been discriminated by their religion or beliefs by centuries. They have been abused, beaten, and even if it's distasteful, they were also raped and killed. And even if some religions are more discriminated than others, because they have stricter rules about what they can wear, say, or do, the discrimination is there. It's a fact. If we talk about Islam, women are the main to use the hijabs or niqabs, and usually people who does not belong to this religion or simply don't want to respect it, does not understand why they have to wear it, and they demand to them to take it off, like in the school or in their jobs, just for wearing hijab or just because they say it, making them disrespect their religion and their God. Perhaps we should also point the most religious discrimination that ever happened in the World War II, where millions of Jews were abused, tortured, and killed by Germans. They were exploited and demanded to do whatever they wanted. Hitler killed them because he wanted to be the perfect race, so no one else can be, because these Jews had to suffer unimaginable. They couldn't see their families, and no matter what, they couldn't say no to our orders. Because if they did, they would end up in the gas vaults. They didn't consider ages, gender, or illnesses. If you were Jew, you'll die eventually, just for believing something. Ages ago, though, we could talk about Jesus Christ, who, even if he doesn't have a religion, was discriminated and tortured in front of thousands of people, laughing and making fun of him, making jokes about his pain, about his God, telling him he was ridiculous for believing God, someone who doesn't exist for them. Then he was crucified just for believing and defend his beliefs. The only thing we can do now is start for us, make a big difference, learn and teach how to respect other religions, and try to be more comprehensive about their customs, things we usually don't do or are not considered relevant in our routine. Try to let them fulfill their God, let them pray, wear and do what they have to, even if we can't understand why it's so important for them. They have their own reasons.